All right, it is me yet again. Uh, I think for episode and full disclosure, after I finished the last one, I did go in and add to this little exchange where instead of just saying "I love you," Dad, he says "I love you so much" because I wanted to kind of get the cotton ball kind of like mouth numb feel of it a little better. Uh, and so I wrote that off camera. I don't know if that counts as cheating, but I didn't want to wait, you know. Um, one of those days where I've been running around like crazy, so I'm not in a position to like take a really long time the way I want to. But I do want to keep pushing, get another 500 words, see if we can break 2050, 2052 technically, but call it what it is. And we can just pick up there's a few things we can do. Uh I want to get a little bit into this like ending scene. There's an image that came to me a little bit earlier today. I've spoken about how this project, if I choose to go through it, is going to be like sort of a series of vignettes from different perspectives. And one of the other perspectives I've decided is going to be this mother um, who dropped her kid off at school and then came home. And now like they've been separated, right? She can't get back to him, or rather, he can't get back to her, or however you want to put it, right? So she's like really distraught, but she's also like the closest person to him on the sidewalk, right? Like that 9,000 over 0. Just I don't want to double the eight. I don't want to double the eight. Just a thing with me. Pause for a moment. Think about what we want to do. So like this whole idea in like this context of, oh, it's just a dream. Like, what do we want to do with that? Because it is kind of an obvious line of reasoning, right? Being in a situation like this, like, of course it's a dream. Um, and the question then becomes like, do we A, lean into that and have him continue to think it's a dream until suddenly like the illusion of that is shattered? Or do we instead kind of very quickly disabuse him of the notion? And the answer is I'm actually not entirely sure. I don't want him to have a fear of heights already or to have discovered a fear of heights. No, like block it out, like like a frown. If you're watching my face, I'm like kind of acting out the expression that I want to describe, you know? How is this part here? I think we need to come back to this later because there's going to be like the way in which he sleeps matters when he talks about whatever comes next. Let's come back. This part is what he's talking about. No, nothing like that. I guess you would be like, so we're talking again about the whole idea of like euthanasia or not even euthanasia, but like pulling the plug. Just leave off. Leave it like that. Sometimes one of the tricks I like to use is I'll leave a sentence half written. And I'll just literally pick up halfway through the sentence. It's a good way to like get momentum back after you kind of stop. Like, because if you try to pick up with a new sentence, you have to do a little more work. Whereas if you try to pick up halfway through a sentence, you have the first part of the sentences as like kind of a little on ramp to picking up the work the next day. And when you do like a 500 words a day kind of thing, that's very useful. So I'm gonna call this one written for the day though, and then I'm gonna pass out. I'm exhausted. But, thank you for being here with me for my relatively quiet narration, and I will see you all next time.